Hey there. How's it going? Everything good? Nice. Okay. Here we are again. Let's see. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing all stream. Okay. Let's make up for that by... Oh, I already combined this. By, killing the dang old wall of flesh. So, here's the thing. I checked I was doing, like, thumbnails and descriptions and stuff for the YouTube channel, and I had the very frightening realization that because I don't stream every day, and it's been a while since I did a stream where I did 2 games in the same day, I have very quickly run out of my backlog, which means I'm not gonna have a video every day if I don't play 2 games in the same day pretty soon. So here's my plan. Might be a short Terraria section. I'm basically just going to try my best at killing the wall of flesh, which I don't think will be too hard. And then... let me see. This is piercing on its own, though. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna try my best at wall of flesh, hopefully kill it pretty quickly after I finish my platform. Oh wait, I can teleport, what am I doing? And, I don't know, I might do a little bit of, like, stuff in hard mode. Where the fuck is this goblin? Oh, he never got a house. That's right. Forgot about that. He can just wander for now. I don't want to build him a house. So, yeah, I might do, like, a little bit of hard mode preparation. Like, maybe I'll break the demon altars, that's pretty quick. Maybe I'll mine for like a few of the ores or something. It depends on how much time killing the wall of flesh takes. And then, nice spawn, dude. Then my plan is to... I never got Flame Lash, huh? Not that big of a deal, but... I've got the spot for it if I ever find it. What was I saying? Yeah, okay, so after I am done with the Terraria section, I might do some more Monster Train, because that was a lot of fun yesterday. I had a good time. And whenever I play a new game that I enjoy, it infects me like a brain worm and makes me want to play nothing but that new game. I've also played like a ton of Terraria due to doing it for stream and also with my girlfriend. Not to say I'm not enjoying myself, because I still am. Though, Master Mode, like, I forgot to mention this the other day, but, like, not the last stream I did, but the one before it, I was like, oh yeah. If I stream Terraria for, all 5 days next week, I'll easily wrap it up. No chance. The pacing of Master Mode, which was already a little bit slower than Expert Mode, just completely grinds to a halt in hard mode, which is sick. Okay, this is cool. I love 2-pixel bat hitboxes. They did a great job on that enemy. So it's definitely gonna take me at least until next week, probably. Well, definitely. But hopefully it doesn't take me too much longer than that. Because, God, I still have Nier to get through. It's been so long since I played Nier. Nier is also, like, it's not... well, I don't want to say bad. Because, like, I'm not even talking about the game, I'm just talking about my experience streaming it. And I don't want to say that Terraria is bad either, but if there was a negative about streaming Terraria, it's just that I've done a lot of it. And there's still a lot left. Which, I gotta consider that in the future when picking games. Like, I should maybe cool it on games that are a huge time commitment. Like, in my head, I was like, I mean, this may happen someday, but probably not for a while. I was thinking Kingdom Hearts 2. What's it called? Final Remix or whatever? The one with the Proud difficulty. I was thinking about doing that. I have played that game on Proud, whatever it's called, difficulty before. But I didn't kill all of the... what are they called? Data fights. A lot of them were really fucking tedious, and, like, if left to myself, with no other incentive, there's no chance I would ever decide to actually complete those bosses, because some of them are just... like, all of the organization members have very gimmicky fights. Like, they all have a very clear... oh, that's not what I wanted. They all have a very clear, defined gimmick about them. And some of them, the gimmick is cool, and I think makes the fight a lot more interesting. Some of them, like, I don't know, guy who you can't kill unless you do, like, a fucking 2-frame, like, QuickTime event. The guy who has, like, all of the cards and, like, gambling stuff, cards and dice. But yeah, that wasn't my favorite fight. I did beat that one, though. One of the more annoying ones that I really didn't like was the shield guy. That gimmick was pretty annoying. Though, I might enjoy some of these fights. One of them I just didn't understand. I did not understand the data fight of Axel at all. It just seemed like I died for no reason. I did not understand what the mechanic was at the time. And I didn't really give it a fair shot because I was just like, this is kind of dumb, and stopped. So I might go back to that and play that game through again. Boomstick OP? Not necessarily. It is, it's losing its efficiency very quickly. There is, like, in hard mode, and also, hi, by the way. How you doing? In hard mode, I've been using, for early game, absolutely. Like, that's the first thing I did. Was, like, very early on. I think either first stream or second stream, I went to the jungle and got it. For hard mode, I have basically been using the, I don't remember the name of it. Is it the Onyx Blaster? It's the upgraded shotgun. With, like, Shards of Darkness and Souls of Night. That has been, my primary weapon on my other save file. But I definitely can't forget the memories Boomstick has brought me along the way. I'm pretty satisfied with this platform. I actually hate the mini shark, dude. I don't know. It seems like it has just outgrown its usefulness. Maybe that's just me, but Mini Shark definitely doesn't hold the same power it used to in my head. I'm not sure if it's because it was never as good as I thought it was, and I was just overvaluing it, or maybe I'm just using it wrong now, but at least in Master Mode, and it's been a while since I've just played the game in Expert Mode, too. The speed is nice, but I don't know, there's not that many bosses I can think of where it's super useful. Maybe the bee is plausible. You can make the star cannon. You're not wrong about that. Alright, well, platform is done. You like my bootleg magic mirror? Since I don't have a magic mirror yet, I'm just teleporting to the ocean. That's my favorite. I probably don't need potions, and I don't care about special arrows. We'll see. I've got enough Guide Voodoo Dolls that I'm confident doing it without potions. You wish you had 1.4? Oh, console. Dude, just playing it on console is, it's a spectacle of its own. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I could not get the controls to feel good. I'm too used to playing it on PC. Like, I started playing it on PC. Maybe if I started playing it on console, I would get used to it faster, but yeah, I never could get used to that. Okay, not going so well so far. Yeah, definitely don't advise playing it in mobile. The defense is too strong. Like, I really hate the defense mechanic. I'm taking absolutely 0 damage to literally anything. I'm just not doing that much damage, which is why I am questioning my ability to do this. The accuracy on this is obviously horrible, but it's the only, like, decent piercing weapon, unless you are going to go through the effort of making, like, a shit ton of Jester arrows, which isn't that bad. But I don't even know what bow would be better than this, honestly. I don't use ranged weapons too often. But this definitely seems like the weapon of choice for Wall of Flesh. Maybe I should be switching to, like... Nah, that's not better. It's not better. Beanades, the OG cheese. Well, there goes my platform. I just didn't have enough damage output, which could be fixed with a number of things. A, better accuracy. B, potions, so I don't have to worry too much about getting up close. Ooh, that really drains the ammo pretty quickly. I could get beanades, but like... First off, I think they nerfed them at some point. It's been a while since I've done that cheese. Almost had it, yeah. I was feeling like the first attempt was probably going to end up like that. Let me think. You know what? Let me think and look at the wiki real quick. Because I just want to see if there is a like, comparable damage-wise bow that I could use. Pre-hard mode. I mean, Molten Fury. What the fuck is Sharanga? Sharanga is a top-tier bow. It's just... Oh, it's a console-only weapon? Understood. Well, I guess you would know more about that than I would. It makes sense that I didn't know what it was. It is, console and 3DS, apparently. The only alternative, really, is Molten Fury, which... I wish they showed me how fast it was. Use time is 22 versus Hellwing. Use time is about double. Okay. What is the bee's knees again? Doesn't that only shoot bees? No, just wooden arrows turn into bees. So I guess if I was going to use a different bow, it would probably be Molten Fury. But honestly, I'm feeling like I could just do it again with an archery potion and be set, pretty much. That's what I feel like. Imagine organizing your stuff. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely used to live that life, but dude, Wall of Flesh is still alive. Let's go. Yeah, organization definitely speeds things up. So long as you can remember where you put everything. Okay. So, I should really be planting some of these seeds, huh? How do I have an archery potion that I can just... What are they? Archery potion. Yes, I have 7. 8 minutes. Nice. Don't need that. Don't need that. Iron Skin. Increases defense by 8? I'm so used to, Calamity Mod's nerfs on everything. Because I'm, like, 99% sure it is not 8 in Calamity. No. Nothing else useful. I can make a, regen real quick. Yeah, Reaver Shark got a... You know, I hate a lot of the, a lot of the nerfs they did for progression. Like, the fact that you can't get meteorites to spawn between... Or before, Isn't it before you killed either Brain of Cthulhu or Eater of Worlds? I'm pretty sure they made that change. I should really, like, make sure I understand the change before spreading false information about it, but that's at least the gist I got from it. I was fairly certain... Oh, fuck, I just quick-stacked everything. I'll put glass in there. Let me check. I'm gonna double-check this. Just so I'm not spreading fake news. Let me see. Yo! Thank you. Appreciate it, dog. Let me see. Well, Meteorite can no longer be destroyed with explosives in 1.4. That's probably the change I'm thinking of. And I think you need... Do you need... Oh, God. Well, at the very least, you need gold or platinum pick, which definitely negates the usefulness of Meteorite. Because, like, the whole reason I used to do... Like, Meteorite just feels completely pointless to me now. The only reason I ever used to get Meteorite was because I just bombed the meteorites, like, very early in the game and used the armor and laser pistol to, like, skip a large amount of progression. But they kinda removed that. Okay, what am I doing? I'm making bottles. And, I mean, similar frustration with the Reaver Shark nerf. They really wanted to force that more traditional progression. Well, I guess there's no reason not to turn all of them into bottles water. Which sucks, because, like, in my opinion, the least interesting part of Terraria is, like, the beginning, when you don't have any weapons or armor or anything, and you're just kind of flailing around, mining for hours. That is not my favorite part of the game, so I really enjoyed the ability to skip most of that. But they thought otherwise, which is fine. Alright, so like the only other potion I would consider making is the endurance potion, whatever is the damage reduction one. But I'm fine. I should be fine. Ooh, you know what? I should buy more arrows. That might be an issue. Where did I put my merchant? This is like the biggest thing of 1.4, which I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that, but like... Master mode, not my favorite. Pylons. Best change to Terraria. Though, like I mentioned in my last stream, the happiness thing is a little bit awkward. The pylons themselves, though, like easy, convenient teleportation, is something that is super, super appreciated. Alright, try 2. I don't have a guide. I love that. My favorite part about the Wall of Flesh fight, waiting for your guide to come back. Pylons are dope. Well, okay. The only thing worth doing, I guess, is going fishing while I wait then. I could do hell fishing. There's a lot of, like, really... oh shit, I have 31 fireflies. I wanted more bosses too. I think a lot of people wanted more bosses. I think a lot of people wanted more out of Master Mode as a whole. It's very disappointing that Expert Mode came with... I should catch these. Expert Mode came with, like, AI changes to every single boss, and Master Mode just, like, pushed some sliders up and made things have way more HP and more damage, which is kind of lazy. But more than just being lazy, it isn't very fun in practice. And the bosses they added, I've only fought one of the new bosses, which is Queen Slime. I've seen the other boss, but have not fought it myself. At the very least, Queen Slime was a little bit underwhelming. So that's like the biggest thing that bumps me out, is like, most of Master Mode rewards are pretty shit. There is one reward I have gotten that actually, like, bums me out because it's such a good reward that I'm like, oh fuck. That means there's actually a reason to play Master Mode, and that's one of the mounts. I'm sure there's better mounts too. But I got one from the pirate invasion, and and it is the fastest flying mount that I have seen, so far at least. And it's infinite flying too. But yeah, most of the rewards for Master Mode are just pets. I have not yet seen the starboard. On my other save file, well, that's what I was looking for. On my other save file, I have just beaten one of the mechanical bosses. And obviously this one is not even at hard mode yet. But working on that. Has my guide come back yet? Nope. Why would he? I do know that the starboard is, I mean, it's a wing, isn't it, technically? That's at least, what I thought it was. Alright. Garbage. I should probably cook some food too, huh? That might help. I just turned... This is how you know I am a pro gamer. I just turned both of my fish I actually wanted into food. Awesome. Absolutely incredible gameplay on display. There's my piggy bank. Keep a ladybug for good luck, and I guess I'll turn in my quest item and go back to fishing, since I still don't have a guide. Although it's almost nighttime, which does not look good for my chances of getting the guide anytime soon. Oh shit, is my housing full? God damn it, that's why I'm not getting the guide. Oh, the goblin moved in there. Okay. It makes sense, at least. Let's build the goblin a house, I guess. What is concrete? It's like... I'm just gonna take everything I think might be an ingredient. Sand, stone, ash, silt? It's one of these combinations. Gray stucco, that's what I was looking for, not concrete. I didn't even see what it required. I think it was stone and silt, though. Let's build this bastard his very own house. Dude, but it's gotta fit in with the other houses, doesn't it? I'll just put it down here. To, maybe make the dwarf happier, because I think the dwarf hates the goblin, from what I remember. That's big enough for a house, surely. No, it's definitely too small. Perfect amount. Well, actually, slightly over. Okay. I do already have a workbench down here, so that makes things a little nicer. Don't use stucco walls. Oh fuck, why did I use mushrooms? Who knows? Who knows what went through my head when I was building those houses? That was on the first day, too. The only reason I remember that is because I was just looking at my YouTube thumbnails earlier and saw that these houses were on the first video. Alright, table. Did I get enough mushrooms? Hopefully. Ooh. just barely not enough. What if... Hear me out here. No, I'll just get more. I was gonna try and, like, cheat him a little bit, but let's make it look nice. Potions, they have their place. I typically don't use potions either, but when I played through Calamity Death mode, I was definitely a little bit more incentivized to start investing in some potions. And Master mode is similar. Expert mode, you can easily get away without ever using any potions, though. Maybe on Moonlord, you would, like, consider it, unless you're gonna do super cheesy strats. Where's the hole? There you go, perfect. Beautiful house for a beautiful boy. Get in there and let my guide come back, please. I have to sleep through the night. That's like the main thing that really bugs me about early game Terraria, is how many of the bosses just, like, force you to wait to fight them again. Do Master Mode bosses have new moves? Nope. If only. If only. What a world we would be living in. No. The only thing that's different in Master Mode is just everything has more HP and damage, which is pretty lame. Pretty lame. Especially for, like, a lot of the non-boss content, because, like, nobody really... I don't know anybody who is like, oh, hell yeah. I don't care about Terraria bosses, but the events, like, sign me up. I love doing the lunar event 500 times while I'm trying to kill Moonlord. I don't know anybody who says that. And unfortunately, the events seem to be much more punishing than the bosses with the ramped up damage. I haven't experienced it firsthand, but, like, the lunar events were already a little bit ridiculous damage-wise in expert mode, and apparently pretty much everything 1 or 2 shots you on Master Mode, which is just a little tedious. It's already kind of like a drag to go through normally. God damn it. Arms dealer. Who is living in the desert if the arms dealer is showing up here? Mechanic golfer. Oh my fucking god. Okay, now it's starting to bite me that I haven't made more houses. Where's my snow biome? I'm gonna make snow houses, I guess. Here I go. Yeah, crawlipedes. They're actually... So, I was not aware of this personally, but, like, I typically never built, like, platforms around the spawn locations of, the lunar towers, whatever you call them. But on one of my more recent Terraria playthroughs, I just accidentally had, like, a boss platform set up where the melee tower positioned itself, and I was not aware that crawlipedes don't actually target you if you stand on a platform. I thought it had to be, like, a solid block. So, in theory, if you just, like, spammed a shit ton of platforms, you could fly pretty easily. It would be very annoying to descend, but, you know, worry about that later. It definitely helps. Why were you slain? I built you such a nice house. He was probably slain trying to go down to his house. I forget, so I think it's the mechanic, and who else do I have in my other world who likes to live in the snow? I don't remember. I think I only have the mechanic who actually enjoys it, and then I just threw like my merchant here or something. Because the merchant is, I mean, who cares? Who cares about the merchant? His happiness is meaningless to me. I do also, like, despite really enjoying the pylons, I do kind of hate not being able to just make tube houses. Like, I just want to build, like, one house and then have a large apartment complex. But that's not allowed. Well, I mean, it is allowed, so long as you buy the pylon before people start getting upset. Alright, I'll pretty these houses up a little bit, but let's start with furnishing them. I know, dude! The NPCs got so needy in this update. I forgot I made 2 door holes on that one. I just really don't like the building. And I know there's tons of people who enjoy building in Terraria, but... I just can't bring myself to do that kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but... I don't know, man. In Terraria, I just... Like, the fun part of Terraria, to me, is just fighting bosses. I just feel no reward for it. Like, I don't feel satisfied when I've made a cool-looking building in Terraria. And I've drawn the comparison to Minecraft over and over again, but, like, it's very different when you can live, like, inside a house you've built versus just looking at, like, basically a 2D cutout picture of a house. Alright, merchant. And... where are you? Mechanic. Now let's make them look slightly nicer. I'm not gonna beautify it, but I might prettify it. Let's make these 9 snow bricks go a long way. Oh man, what an elegant roof. Here you go. That's what I call style. How did he get so creative? 10 out of 10. That's what I like to see. it's beautiful. The slimes are also doing that a lot. Like, I don't know what it is that they've changed with slimes in this update, but they very often find themselves inside the walls. Okay. Well, that was fun. Had a nice bonding sesh with the NPCs, and the guide showed up, so we can immediately remove him from this world. After telling the arms dealer to go back to his house. Wow, god damn it, I moved the NPC away, so... Do I not have a die trader? Nope. God, I was like so oversaturated with NPCs. One of the slimes... Well, actually, no, I guess Windy Days. You're not wrong. They have learned aircraft. You're not wrong. Arms dealer, it's your house. Don't forget it. Like 99% of the NPCs just want to live in the forest too. Which is like cool, but I don't want to build like 800 houses in this area. Okay. And down we go. You're still dead? Yeah, you're still dead. Goblin has perished. I'm just curious, how could he have died from here? I don't think he could have. Unless, no. Why would he have? First off, why'd I even put a door there? That's gonna bother me forever. Like, what's he gonna do in the back entrance of his house? I guess that's his bathing grounds. The zoologist is a furry. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I have no fall damage protection. Alright. Throw me back in there. Dude, you're right! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That could have ended worse than, I would have liked. Oh, I still have garbage walls in there. Potato magic with the save. Okay. Fight me, wall of flesh. See, now it's just going to be, like, trivialized, which is the unfortunate side effect of properly preparing. You want to have fun with the boss fight, but you've made it too easy on yourself. Oops. I hate the Eye of Cthulhu dash, and I will never not hate it. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to dash away from enemies and just getting bounced by running into another one. There is one, like, slightly more interesting difficulty option they've added, which is, like, if you create a world with a specific seed, things are harder in, like, more interesting ways than just boosted damage values. But also, they're not that interesting, from what I've seen. They're still, like, pretty gimmicky, and they don't add, like, any cool attacks or anything to bosses, which is the thing you would hope for, you know? You gotta love a defense mechanic where you can get hit by the boss like hundreds of times and be completely fine. I have not really made too much more progress than I did last time. I was hoping for slightly more improvement. Just dip in lava for a little bit. Okay. That was close. They did add more summoning weapons, and while the whips are definitely a good addition to, like, have an actual, like, damage source that you yourself can do, and it also, like, buffs your summons, which is really cool. Like, whips conceptually are awesome. I love them. I wish there was more, though. I wish there were more whips. I wish there were other types of summon weapons that are similar, but even with the addition of whips and obviously just more summons. Oh. What? The pylon is not in the correct biome to use. That's true. It's definitely easier at the beginning. I still don't really... I don't know. It doesn't seem viable, especially not on Master Mode. What is wrong here? It says the pylon is not in the correct biome. Oh, don't tell me. This got turned into hollow. This got turned into hollow. 100%. That's frustrating. Now I have to walk all the way home. Flamingo all the way home. Don't say corruption. I'm pretty sure it's going to be hollowed, not corruption. Let me see, where is my corruption? So that's definitely going to spread to the dungeon. I don't really care. It's going to stop at the ice. Right? You can't have corrupted snow. There's no way. I don't think that's a real thing. It looked purple. I don't think it updates until you... Oh shit, that's definitely corruption. God damn it. You're not wrong. Ooh, that's like the worst, because that means not only is my pylon inactive, it also means all my NPCs are no longer in valid housing. My favorite. Yeah, so corruption and hollow can go through ice, but it can't go through snow. So this is still a snow biome. There's not enough changed blocks. Yeah, you say that, but I have to kill a mechanical boss before I can even buy that thing. So this world is going to be temporarily fucked up. Like, very fucked up. Again, more issues with choosing to live in a small world. Oh wow, they said fuck you to those sunflowers. You have no control over me anymore. Well, this is fun. This is fun. It looks like they still like living here. Yeah, okay. Well, she is slightly too close. Zoologist's house is just out of acceptable range. Oh, see, now this is horrible. It's gonna spread everywhere. So, like, what do you even do in this situation? This is so fucked. I'm, like, super tempted to just grab my other character from my other world and use their Contaminator, since I have similar corruption issues in that world very quickly. Okay, my weapons do nothing. I think I'm just gonna live with it and be very upset about it. That's what I'm currently feeling. Just put my money away and kill me. Oh, I've never had the corruption literally be formed on your house. That seems really unlucky. But, like I mentioned at the start of this stream, I don't plan on going for too much longer after entering hard mode. Well, I'm still going to be streaming, but I'm going to switch games. Because I've got a backlog to fill. In my main world, I have 3% corruption. Damn. Yeah, I could, I don't know, I just could never commit myself to a Terraria world for that long. I'm, like, very much just done with the game after I, kill all the bosses. $3% though, that's A little bit silly. Okay. So, at the very least, this tree is going to help block a little bit of it. But goddamn. What an unfortunate spawn for the corruption. And this whole underground section is fucked. Unsurprisingly. So I think my current strat is going to be... Kill me. My current strat... I should open this, huh? I got the firecracker. A summon weapon. Look at it. Look at how useful it is on master mode. These are normal eyeballs. A brilliant... a brilliant weapon for summoners. And I got the summoner emblem. Very cool. Obviously that damage could be boosted if I was wearing summoner armor and the summoner emblem, but still. The options for summoners, while expanded, are still not spectacular. Don't judge the eyeballs, man. Alright. So shotgun is an upgrade to the boomstick. And my primary weapon for the time being. I need shards of darkness, which I could get over here. Oops, I can actually teleport. I think that's probably where I'm gonna switch to the next game after I craft this upgraded shotgun. Yep, Onyx Blaster, you got it. Oh shit, I need bullets too, don't I? That would almost be an issue. See, now these houses are nice. I spent a little bit of time, you know? These, maybe. These got pretty close to the same amount of treatment as those snow houses did. And I am cheap, so I will buy the baby bullets. Especially considering I need to buy a contaminator, like, as soon as the steampunker arrives. What a world. What a world. Alright, so... hopefully, there's sand. I mean, it's gonna infect all of the ocean. Which I don't really care about. This ocean can be corrupted for all I care. I'm not sure that this is enough sand for mummies to show up yet, though. So, is there anywhere better? Oops. Nope, that's just jungle. Wait a second. Does corruption spread through mud? I don't remember. You're gonna have to fill me in. I don't remember if it turns it into dirt, or if that was a fever dream I had. Oh, this is bad. Because if it does spread through, well, you know what? I should just be safe about it anyways. I've got the sunflowers on hand. Oh, I love doing 0 damage. Can you plant? You can plant these on mud, surely. I'll get back there. I mean, hard mode was already a rough transition when they first introduced it. And then they brought expert mode. And now master mode is just, it pushed the boundaries. God damn it, I hate not being able to use this. Master mode has pushed the boundaries to insane degrees. So, pretty much miserable for about the first few hours of hard mode. Okay. Okay. Please tell me I can just slap this down. Oh my god, the turtle is still here because he took my money. The fact that enemies don't despawn with your money is a blessing and a curse. $380 damage. Well, boy, oh boy, do I have a mod for you if you get the game on PC. I mean, I really can't talk up Calamity mod enough. Oh, can't use that. What am I trying? Is there even a dryad in this world at the moment? Of course not. Oh, wait, yes, in the jungle. I'm an idiot. I can slightly help out my corruption situation. Only slightly. Alrighty. That'll do it right there. Don't care, I mean, I can sell these at this point. Yeah, don't care. I'll keep it. Alright. Oh my god, you followed me out of the corruption. Don't even try and fight this guy. You stand no chance, painter. My money. Okay, what can we actually do with 99 purification powder? Not a lot. Definitely not a lot. Let's not fool ourselves into thinking this is gonna help. I can not even reach that down there? Cool. Cool. There is, like, nothing you can do when this happens to you. Well, nothing nice. It's a very tedious process without the Contaminator. There you go. Fixed. Why am I using this weapon? Unupgraded shotgun. Not the best. Look at me. Look at me. At least it's not desert. Desert, like, that's the issue I'm having in my other world, is trying to uncorrupt a portion of desert. That is the most frustrating shit of all time. Because not only is underground desert just absolutely horrible to be in 1.4, but also the fact that it spreads through every single sand block. I'm working on it. One insignificant purification powder throw at a time. I am working on it. Alright, so that's just completely fucked down there. Just get the surface nice, you know? You get the surface looking nice, you're in a good spot. Now, for this... I'll dig down a little bit and just see how deep this stone goes. But I should have cleared it enough that it's not going to affect the housing. All I need to do is replace this stone with, like, dirt so it doesn't spread back to the surface. Or, alternatively, just purify this. No. Don't say that. We're cleansing it. No way in hell is it spreading back. Do something for me, imp. Oops. I should probably use a weapon. And not just resummon my imp over and over again. Look at that. Oh, we've almost purified a chunk of stone. What a sight to behold. Look at that! We're done. Oh, never mind, it keeps going. It keeps going. I'm not sure if it can spread through diagonals, but I'm not risking it. Dude. Do you really go all the way? At the very least, doing this dumb shit is, letting the corruption spread. I missed a block. It's letting the corruption spread in the beach, so I can get my dark shards. Cool. Okay, that should be good, right? Let me dig down a little bit just to make sure. Yeah. Corruption free. Or your money back. The music is still playing, but that's not surprising because the entire underground is probably corrupted. Like I said, though, I think the housing should be... No, she's running away. Is her house not valid still? Hate to see it. You really do hate to see it. So where does the corruption start? Right over there. It's definitely not going to be easy to clear all of this out with just purification powder. Yeah. We're getting there, though. It's starting to go back to normal music here. In some places. That's a good sign. Okay, let's... I don't know, I guess we're buying more purification powder. Man. When I think of having fun in Terraria, this does not check any of the boxes. I wasn't expecting to do, I have a recall potion. I wasn't expecting to do dirt cleansing today. I just wish it went further, you know? Like, just slightly further. Because, as it currently stands, it's effectively useless at doing the job it's intended to do. I mean, obviously that's just gonna spread back, but if I disconnect it, hopefully this level is good enough to not affect the surface. I see that that got corrupted down there too. Let me see if I can fix that. I guarantee, like, all of this underground section is gonna get fucked up, but it's slightly better just because there's no grass down here. Where do I keep putting my purification cutter? I keep putting it in a different inventory slot every single time. Oops. Is it worth cleaning this? Yeah. Yeah. To stop corruption in your world, you committed to make mud walls all the way down to the underworld? Eesh. It's definitely farther than I would have gone. That is commitment. Man, oh man. I love... Like, this is supposed to be a hard mode weapon, you know? This is like, you buy this weapon, you get a decent head start against the difficulty curve. But no, not really in master mode. Pretty much does nothing to help your situation. Look at this. Oh, the progress. It's beautiful. God damn it. I think I'm done with the section, but then the light from the powder illuminates one more block. I think this chunk of stone is going to be... Oh, no, it's not that big, actually. I thought that was going to be the problem child. Oh, this part goes higher. Yeah, okay. This is it. This is what's affecting the surface. Is there more over there? God damn it. Oh, just barely. I should probably go deeper and check. I would not go that far. I would not go so far as to say the copper short sword is useful. Unless you know more than me. The ability to aim it does not benefit you all that much. As a material, that's true. You got me there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've yet to see what any of the super late game weapons look like. Outside of knowing their name. Well, I guess I know what their icon looks like, obviously, because I put it in the guide. Crafting window. But that doesn't really tell you anything. Calamity loves doing that, too. Just takes a bunch of fairly garbage items and lets you combine them into something less garbage. Nice. All you gotta do is wait for that update. Well, I mean, you can't have a final update to a game and not push the damage boundaries. Which, I mean, I was saying the exact same thing about bosses, though. Like, before 1.4 came out, and I was talking to my girlfriend about it, I was like, there's no way they release a final update to the game and don't have, like, a secret new final boss, right? But they really, gosh darn did it. They really kept Moonlord as the final fight. I guess they were probably, like, faced with the task of trying to one-up Moonlord in its presentation. Because, like, Moonlord is kind of a spectacle and having to do, like, this large event before fighting the boss. I get that. But, I don't really like that. I think that the lunar event is not the most fun thing to do over and over again when you're trying to kill a boss. And B, I think most people would be satisfied with just a boss fight, you know? Just throw it in there. Especially because I was never super sold on Moonlord as a boss. Yeah, I've seen her. She definitely looks impressive. But I have yet to fight her, so I can't really talk about the mechanics that much. But like I said, the Queen Slime was, like, I still haven't killed the Queen Slime just because on Master Mode she has absurd HP. It's just like the longest goddamn fight. At least at the point that we tried to fight her. Maybe you're supposed to fight her later. But it's not that hard of a boss, it's just really fucking tanky. Wasn't super impressed by that one. Hopefully Empress of Light is more exciting. She has a... I have seen the cool summon weapon you get from her. A fan of that. Alright, I'm just gonna cut that off. Just cut that off so it doesn't spread. I gotta draw a line at some point. I can't just purify the entire corruption. Trying to keep my sanity here. God, you really gonna put like 2 tiny blocks down there? I could probably reach that from up here. There you go. Just in case. My favorite boss fight in Terraria, including mods, is Providence. Which, if you have not ever seen that fight, I recommend you go look it up real quick, because it is a very impressive fight. Like, super fun to play. Where, like I was saying, Moonlord? I don't know. Moonlord is just kind of a... For me, it's pretty anticlimactic. I'm not the biggest fan of his mechanics. It's just like a lot of... I don't like how he tracks you. I don't typically like bosses that try to be, like, static to your character, and I know it's not really static because there is a speed cap on him and eventually he doesn't catch up with you, but I like avoiding the actual boss as part of the combat. Plantera is my favorite vanilla boss fight by far. Lunatic Cultist is decent. I think he's more fun in Calamity. But yeah, Plantera, great fight. The one downside is, because of how awful the jungle is, Plantera has a little bit more required preparation than I would like. Especially when you're playing on, like, Calamity Death Mode, or probably Master Mode, but I haven't tried it out yet. I'm not that big of a fan of Duke Fissure-on. I stand by the fact that Duke Fissure-on... Well, okay, take this with a grain of salt, because I always play the game in a small world. And Duke Fissure-on is always made infinitely more annoying by the fact that in a small world you reach the space level so early. It's really fucking hard to dodge his massive tornadoes that take up basically the entire vertical size of your small world. So that fight is not super fun in my books, but I might just have a bad experience with him. His drops are pretty good, though. That can't be argued against. I think I'm good. I think I'm set. I'm safe. I think my housing should be saved at this point. I've gotten a ton of the corruption cleared from the surface area. Where even am I? Okay. I had to check my map to Golem also, yeah. Not among my most enjoyed boss fights. Wow, this guy is tanky as hell. I'm doing 1 damage to him over and over. Well, I guess that's probably the imp. Yeah, it's the fire damage. Let's see. Is the house a house now? Have I saved it to some degree? Oh! Wait. No, are you fucking kidding me? I should have known that the underground houses were gonna get fucked up too. What a disaster. Well, at least this house is saved. I can probably ignore the 3 underground houses until I get the Contaminator. I just hate dealing with corruption. It's, not very fun. As a mechanic. I don't know that many people who think it's cool to have the house you spent like 30 minutes building to just be rendered useless. As far as the items you get in it, yeah, probably. Although Crimson does benefit from Ichor. But it's just too hard to beat the Worm Scarf. Crimson's not that bad. I typically prefer Crimson outside of the fact that Worm Scarf is far superior than the Brain item. I just prefer it because I like Ichor bullets and Ichor spell, and Ichor in general is very useful. Oh, Vampire Knives. How could I forget about Vampire Knives? That alone is the reason to play Crimson. I forgot that Vampire Knives had to be in a Crimson world. That is just way too good of an item to lock behind a specific type of world. But also this is kind of way too good of an item to lock behind a specific kind of world. Obviously you can just make more than one world, but like, from a game design standpoint, you gotta understand that not everybody who plays your game is gonna care enough to do that. And it's kind of weird and unnecessarily punishing to block those items off by random chance to most people. Because, like, even if you select what kind of world type you're gonna play in, if you're a new player to the game, you're not gonna know the difference. It's essentially just random, even if you have the choice. Unless you're doing research beforehand, but I'm also a proponent against games that require you to, like, research beforehand. Like, there's a difference between something like Space Station 13, which not necessarily requires you to research for, like, I don't know how to say what I'm thinking about how it's different. Like, in a game, I guess, I don't know, maybe the difference is just that it's multiplayer. I don't know why I think it's different for something like Space Station 13 or Dwarf Fortress or something. Because it's effectively the same, and Dwarf Fortress isn't even multiplayer, so that throws that idea out. Alright, this is fucking clean. It's clean! My house is clean. I did it. I cleaned my room. Awesome. Bunch of garbage. I don't care about stone, dirt. Cool. Do I really have no clay? I guess I used all of it on the house. Oh, I turned it all into bricks, that's why. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I never put the sunflower down, so does it spread through dirt, or was that a fever dream? Or, sorry, does it spread through mud? That does look a little bit further down than I remembered it. I might be going crazy, though. Maybe I should buy a few more purification powders and slap down this flower. Just to be safe. Don't want my mud to be ruined. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so where to now? I need dark shards. Should be easy enough. Yeah, well, that's not the kind of mummy I was hoping for, but, you got the right idea, game. You got the right idea. This is spreading surprisingly slowly. I spent a long-ass time farming for, or not farming, cleaning my underground. God damn it. Do no damage. And I'm not even gonna get souls at this level. I should probably just go to my underground housing area, since apparently that's all, yep, that's all completely corrupted. Well, not that bad, actually. Although it definitely will be soon. Awesome. I love it. Jesus Christ, dude. What? I've never had a world that was, like, this corrupted this fast. What happened? What happened? Yep. Completely fucked. Awesome. It was... Oh, I was gonna say, it's surprisingly not Crimson there, but I think it is. It was just not the cavern layer yet. Okay. I should get souls here. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Why is the background not changing, though? Is that normal? I thought there was a special, underground corruption background. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I love shooting an enemy for 20 some odd times before they die. The spider area will probably be a good place to farm souls a night. God, so tanky. Let's see, can I safely... Yeah, kind of safe. Pretty... I'm gonna go ahead and chalk that one up to being safe. Felt safe to me. Pretty safe. They killed themselves anyways. Couldn't live with themselves after they took a poor innocent bystander's life. Frustrating part is having to fall all the way down instead of just teleporting. But it's not that bad of a fall in a small world. God, they're tanky. They just bathe in that lava and come out completely fine. Ooh, yes, awesome. You know what? They dropped a Soul of Night in there, so I'm using this lava to my advantage. Yeah, let's go. I can take a dip every now and then. It's gonna kill me, but it was worth it. And I can see again. I mean, this is pretty much how hard mode just goes in general. I know. It's absurd. I don't understand people who do it. They did nerf the Jungle Man's leaf wings, though. So I think the next best wings would be to use pixie wings if you don't get a better material sooner. Wow, you're a tanky motherfucker. I'm gonna leave you in the bath for a bit. Harpy wings are decent, yeah, but I don't know. I would, in general, rather kill 100 enemies with a, like, what is a sorry, pixie dust is probably like a, it's close to 100% drop. It might be 100% drop. I would rather kill 100 enemies with a 100% drop than 100 enemies with a 1% drop. Which is pretty much exactly the situation between Harpy and Pixie Wings. That's what I got in my other world. I got the ice ones. But Pixie Wings are just as good and more reliable. I would have gone for Pixie if I didn't just luck into getting the ice wing. Well, this is fun. This is what we play Terraria for. I can't imagine. Ugh. So, like, hardcore Terraria in general is something that, like, I just completely don't understand. Why anybody would subject themselves to that. But hardcore master mode is something else. The patience you must have to endeavor into something like that. Nice. Soul of Light? Or Soul of Night, I mean? Please, yeah. No, god damn it. I thought I saw one in there. What are we at? We're at 4 of 10. We're getting somewhere. We're really getting somewhere. Making some huge ground. This guy's still here. Awesome. Don't think I'd forget you. Guaranteed Soul of Night. Love to see it. I know the sword drops a new item. Does the Cursed Hammer get any love? Or is it just garbage? Okay, I'm gonna say it's garbage because I got nothing on that kill. What are you gonna do? They sandwiched me. They've got better strategy. At the very least, this is a track, so I can't even make a graveyard here. But like I said, progress in Master Mode just kinda screeches to a halt when you enter Hard Mode. Which again, I will never not hate the fact that the second half of Terraria is called Hard Mode. And also there are difficulty options in Terraria. It's just needlessly confusing. Oops. Yep, have fun. Awesome. Like, they play tested this and they were like, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is good. Just ship it as is. I think it's sick that the player has to wait for an hour to kill a basic enemy. Oh, there it goes. No grave. Halfway there, though. Halfway there. It just sucks that on most of these attempts I don't even get a single kill before dying. You know, to clear this area out, I'm probably not even going to use purification powder. I'm probably just gonna buy a shit ton of dynamite in the future and just blow away all of the walls so that they're so far away it doesn't affect the little village in the center. That also seems a lot more fun than just contaminating the place. Because contaminating, you know, when you're underground, it solves it to a certain degree, but it's likely to grow back. If you blow up the walls, there's no way the corruption can ever grow back. It's thinking with your head. Beam sword. Okay. I'll take it. Muramasa doesn't even have the benefit of selling. We need better armor? What are you talking about? Are you telling me that the molten armor isn't meant to be used till the end of the game? I like the ice armor, but it's kind of annoying having to wait for it to rain to get it. I just need one more Solanite here. Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Anybody making armor on tiers after Molten, but before Titanium? No. There's no point. The only thing Cobalt and Mithril slash Palladium slash... What's the other one? Cobalt, Palladium, Mithril. Titanium is better than Adamantite. Easily. Or Chalcum. That's the other one. Yeah, the only reason those 4 ores exist are to get to the Titanium or Adamantite. Is the only purpose they serve. Wow. Dick coming in with the hot takes. He's still trying. You know what? You can't hate it. Yeah, they made drills faster? Like, they made an actual difference between them? Or was there always a difference? I'm not sure if that's just me never noticing that they have a faster, like, action time or something. I just always picked the pickaxes when they were available, because, drills are so fucking loud. Way too loud. There was never a difference. They introduced a difference in 1.4. Drills are shorter range, but faster. But there is nothing that can compensate the hearing loss from how fucking loud they are. It's a sacrifice not worth making. Alright, give me the mummies. If I stand here, I should be greeted with many mummies. Let's go. They changed the sprite. Looks better. I was gonna say the icon. Like I'm fucking 80 years old. My first time playing a video game. Bring on the mummies. What is it? It's like a 2% drop or something for a Shard of Darkness. I'll be out of here in no time. I'll be out of here in no time. Good start. This is going about as fast as I expected it to. Wall of Flesh within the first 30 minutes, and then like an hour of floundering around doing nothing in hard mode, getting killed by crabs. But we're so close. We're so close to getting a real weapon that you can't just stop now, you know? I also wasn't accounting for the fact that I would have to spend like 30 minutes cleaning corruption from my house. That was unexpected. Alright. I mean, I've seen one mummy, so I know. I know that this is good enough for mummies to spawn. They are just choosing not to. And instead, I am getting swarmed by every eyeball the game has to offer. Cool, dude. I love these spawn rates. Very manageable for a guy who does enough damage to kill these enemies in like 30 hits. And has no sort of splash damage or piercing, really. Yo, see ya, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, is the beam sword actually... No. No, it's not. The beam sword is not actually worth it as a weapon. How silly of me to think that a rare drop would ever be good. There's too many weapons like that in Terraria that are like super hard to get but do nothing for you. I think that's the case for most of the dungeon biome chests, honestly. Unless they've buffed them. They don't really hold their own that well. Yeah, let's go. The only enemy I care about. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. I should probably, you know, I might. I've done a decent amount in Terraria. I might call it here and switch to Monster Train, because that is not enough sand to consistently spawn mummies. If it spreads down there more, they'll probably spawn more often, and I could like wait around here. But that's going to take a while, so the only other thing I would be doing is mining for cobalt and then the other ores. Well, I guess I should probably... I'll crack them. I'll crack them open, and then I'll call it for the day. Because I don't really want to go mining at the moment. But that'll be good for next time, which will probably be tomorrow. In all likelihood. Actually, I was thinking about playing Donkey Kong tomorrow. I'd play some Donkey Kong. It's been a while since I just did SNES games. Not to get Dick too excited. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Cobalt, orichalcum, titanium. The good one. But hopefully I can just get the ice armor, because that's my favorite. Out of the pre-hollowed armor. Nice. Still don't have any fall damage protection because I don't have wings yet. Oh, there's Cobalt. Nice. Love to see it. I might as well mine it since it's literally right there. You know, not like I'm gonna spit in its face or anything. Though as soon as I get a pickaxe out of Cobalt, I will definitely be spitting in its face. It's getting harder and harder to make thumbnails for these, for YouTube. Like, the first few were easy, because I was actually killing bosses. Oh, you know what? I can put Wall of Flesh. What am I thinking? I did kill a boss this time. It just didn't cross my mind because it was within, like, the first 30 minutes, and everything else was much more miserable than that. So I do have an easy thumbnail this time around. But the last one, where I did, like, basically nothing all stream, just, like, finished my house and rambled, that was hard to make a thumbnail for. Am I hearing a mummy? That is the mummy noise, isn't it? Exciting news. I have a 1 to 2% chance of getting an item I'm looking for. If I make it out of this hole alive. Oh, yep, good start. I do like the changes they made to the magic missile type weapons. Makes them way better. And, like, actually usable. Accidental dash that ended up working out in my favor. The rarity. Well, I guess I'll mine this too. I do want to go up and look for the mummy that was making the ruckus, though. Nowhere to be seen. Awesome. Fake mummy. I was just talking yesterday, off stream, I think, about banners. Banners would be so much more useful of an item if they made them like totems instead of banners. Like, just something that is effectively the same thing but can be placed on the ground. Or, I mean, you could even still have them be banners, but like, have them standing on, like, little flagpole stands. Just so you can place them on the ground. Because, like, it's so much more convenient to place something like that on the ground than on a roof, whereas most of the time you get them, you're not even underground, so there is no ceiling to put a banner on. Like, what am I gonna do with my hundreds of green slime banners? If they were placeable on the ground, I would just chuck them everywhere. So why not? But, can't really do that on the surface. Alright, I don't care about those demon altars. Let's move on to the next corruption, which is over there. Oh, I never bought the ice pylon despite making a house in the ice place. Awesome. That's what you love to see. I keep forgetting I have the flamingo. its usefulness is... I mean, it's still useful, but slightly lost its appeal. Oh, dude! What was I thinking? This is way better for mummies. Okay. The mission is back on. Since I no longer have to wait for corruption to spread, I am going to farm for the dark shards before ending the stream. Since it's an actual obtainable goal. But also, let me swap out, or not swap out, destroy these statues. I don't even know where I was going with swap out. Nice, nice, love to see it. Or spawn directly in my vision. Goblin Tinker has arrived. Love to see it. I don't really think I even need that cobalt. 97 seems like enough to make the pick, honestly. Oh, come on. There is a lot of it, though. There is a lot that I'm leaving behind here. I think I'm fine, though. Oops. I can make it out of here. I'm fine. Ooh, look at those moves. The failed dash to the left twice, and then the compromising dash to the right. Please tell me, oh, you're really gonna call this hollowed? For, like, the very, very small amount of ice blocks? Well, okay, I guess that's a decent amount of ice. It's still frustrating, though. No ice pylon for me. Not till I get the Contaminator. Story of my life. Nice. They know what I'm looking for. They know what I'm looking for, enough to taunt me with a mummy, but not enough to give me the actual item I'm looking for. Is this warding? I should probably make that warding. That could also be warding. That I'm probably going to get rid of. That I'm probably going to get rid of at some point. Which is another consequence I'm not sure if I... No, I'm pretty sure I touched on the topic when I was talking about how stupid defense is in this game. The fact that there is literally no reason to pick any modifier on accessories other than warding. Ever. Dude, am I really gonna have to get rid of the meteor? Looks like it. You guys have annoyed me enough. Taken up too many spawns. I'll clear it out. It's, like, also frustrating that you can't bomb these, not just for the inability to do, like, the progress skip thing I always did, but also just because mining these is really annoying. And it's very satisfying to, just throw a couple dynamite and get a shit ton of ore concentrated. Almost got me, buddy. Entirely because of my inability to aim, but you almost got me. Still spawning, huh? How much of these blocks do you need to clear before they stop? A lot of fun gameplay in this game. If you didn't know me, you might think I hate it. Awesome. Just what I needed. Alright, good enough. I don't want the sand to come down and be annoying. Is that sand? No, that's stone. Okay. Less annoying. Really taking up every single spawn still, huh? I'd really have thought they'd be gone by now. I was under the impression that it was back when biome keys could be farmed by killing these guys. I thought it took a shit ton of meteorite blocks to make a fake meteorite biome. Turns out, doesn't take that much. Doesn't take that much at all. Please don't make me, like, dig into the walls to get, like, the 3 blocks that are super deep. Like, how are you still spawning things? There's such a small amount of meteorite left. This is comical at this point. It never stops. I really don't think I will ever see the end of it. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! A mummy, though. We get a slight break from meteorite. And still no drop. Not surprising. I've only killed like 3 mummies or something. Is that another one I just heard though? Yep. Oh shit, I think we're done. We're done with meteorite. It just snaps like that. Once you reach enough blocks mined, it just stops completely. I thought it was a more gradient type deal. Is gradiated a word? For some reason, I think it is, and it might be, but I don't want to say it with confidence and be wrong. Where are the mummies at? Oh, it is raining, which means I should, at this point, probably pivot to the ice place and get the ice golems. That's not what I'm here for. And I also wouldn't have a good weapon to kill them with, since this is me trying to get a weapon. Oh, out of bullets. That's not what you want to see. Come on, I know you're inaccurate, but just give me nothing. Alright. let's go get bullets. To the other corruption. Okay. Fill me up, bud. Oops, don't throw those ones away. I kinda need those. But what would Terraria be without, the occasional grind? Probably more fun, honestly, but, it's kind of balanced around this kind of thing. And Master Mode just pushes that further, as mentioned hundreds of times. Just absolutely zero damage. I just can't, I can't kill you. It takes fucking ages. Alright. 2 enemies killed. Bring on the mummies. I've earned it. Oh, cool. I should have known I wasn't going to get any mummies during the rain. And now it's nighttime, too. This might be, a slightly defeated early cutoff, because it's starting to look like it's going to be a while before I get the dark shards I'm looking for. Oh, look at that. Pretty garbage weapon. But it's probably the highest damage source weapon I have right now. No, that's not true. That's dishonest with myself. God, really just gonna keep spawning a bunch of worms. That's fine. Do what you want. I thought the worms only spawned underground, but it has been a while since I've played a Corruption world. So I'm not super surprised that I'm wrong about that. Let's go. The thing I'm looking for. Oh, please don't die before you kill the mummy. Please. 2 mummies! Oh, we're rolling in it. This is it. I can feel it. This is the strat. No dark shard still. Surprising absolutely nobody. I just hate how fucking tanky everything is. Like, standard zombie takes 2 point-blank shotgun shells. It's also frustrating that normal mummies are still spawning, despite... I mean, I guess there's more sand over there. I guess it makes sense. As frustrating as it is. I can't even, like, focus on the enemies I'm actually trying to kill because of how many other things are spawning absolutely everywhere. actually gonna use a potion out of a boss fight. Because the mummy is on the line. I should focus enemies that are close to dying, because I keep just like getting enemies down super low and not finishing them off. No Dark Shard. The quest continues. Awesome. My favorite enemy. Two, here we go. Three, holy shit. Best odds all night. Just let the rain kill them. Oh, two down. No Dark Shard. Megaphone. Sick. I should probably summon my my summon buddy, shouldn't I? Gonna run out of bullets before I get a single Dark Shard. I'm not even noticing when the mummies are showing up anymore. Another three? Holy shit. We are in it. Mummy hat. No Dark Shard. Worm getting absolutely destroyed. Still no Dark Shard. Awesome. I mean, what can you say? Turns out the rare item is rare, but they'll give me hundreds of mummy masks, that's fine. No issues with that one. These are the enemies that drop Dark Shards, right? I'm not losing my mind. Oops, that's not the right button. Mummy. Oh, don't know enough about him. My favorite. Oh god. Need to actually put the clouds down every now and then. Both of these guns are like super damage inefficient. Shotgun's obviously better. A Dark Shard? Progress? 1 of 2? What is hitting me? What is hitting? Oh, rain. See, my problem was I wasn't looking for the projectile that looks exactly like my projectiles, that looks exactly like the background. Because it's raining. Silly me. An easy mistake. Oh, we are done. Oh, we are fucking out of here. Let's go. Woo! Terraria stream. Satisfying conclusion. Actually did the things I set out to do. Despite the misery along the way. With many twists and turns in our journey, we have found ourselves back at the house with a cobalt pickaxe. And I guess I could make a cobalt weapon of some sort, although they're all seemingly garbage. Let's not. Let's not and say we did. Wait, where's my gun? How do I make my gun? Guide, I'm not losing my mind, right? It's shotgun, 10 Souls of Night. Uh-huh. Oh, Mithril Anvil. Okay, that'll be next time then. That'll be next time. I don't want to go mining for Mithril. We got all of the things required for the weapon though, so we are good to go. Guess I'll put that in bits. Don't care about seashells. Don't care about mummy masks. Oh, no value. Awesome. Metal. Megaphone should go in accessories. Cursed Flame also goes in bits. And we're done. Wow. Alright, so that'll be the Terraria segment of the stream.